Hello. I'm making a new video today, and obviously I'm not in cosplay right now, and I am in my kitchen. I am going to be baking or cooking, but today I'm going to be baking, and I am going to be getting into cosplay. So I'm going to be cosplaying Sophie Hatter today, and I am going to be baking in my cosplay and just having fun. Hello, I am back and I am in costume. Exciting stuff. So today I am going to be making some coffee cake. This is my first time baking coffee cake. I've never even approached making a coffee cake, nor did I really know what was in a coffee cake. I just know I like coffee cake, so that's what I'm making today. I've never really cooked that much before. I mean, I've cooked like basics, like I can make a pretty decent chocolate chip cookie, and I've made a few cakes before, but I mostly just used a box mix. I've used a box mix most of my life for when baking things. Only recently have I started baking things from scratch. First thing you gotta do is preheat the oven. So for this recipe, because I'm reading a recipe off of Pinterest, I will link the recipe in the description. Preheat the oven for 350. Okay, I am back. So after you preheat the oven, next I'm going to do the most important part, which is wash my hands. Please wash your hands before you cook or bake anything, please. Now that I've washed my hands, this is a nice costume. I like this costume. There's the oven. I like this costume, and I don't really want to get stuff on this costume. So, I know this apron will not protect nor do anything from the chaos that is me baking. So I'm going to put on my apron. This apron is my beautiful Captain America apron. I love it dearly. I just got it very recently, so I'm very excited about it. So we are going to be wearing this apron for the remainder of the video. Once you have secured your apron, now it's time for the fun part, which is the baking. So let's get started. Our stand mixer is set up. I have my supplies right here, so you're gonna see me move around quite often. So now that we got that, mixer is ready. So we need to cream together the butter and the sugar. All right, so we're gonna put our softened butter, this one's sitting out, our softened butter, and a 3/4 cup of sugar. And now we bake. Now, this is gonna be a little loud, so I have this little spoon to scrape the sides occasionally. So that's what it says in the instructions, and I frankly do that anyway. So yeah. All right. Sorry if I hum a lot. I do that often. I do it a lot. You didn't see that. So this is what it's looking like. I think that's correct. So we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, so next we are adding the vanilla and egg. So let us put the vanilla and egg in. So that is 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 egg. That is an easy one. I have these cute little measuring cups. They're hearts. So I'm using these. So vanilla smells so good. All right, 1 teaspoon. Anyways, because I have to reuse this later. And 1 egg. Should I try and crack it? Should I try and crack it like Howl? Like Howl does? It's gonna fail miserably. So let's try this. Oh God. All right. I did it. Yes. So now we're gonna continue mixing. So right now it's kind of gross texture, so I'm not sure if I did it right, but we're gonna trust the process. Sometimes stuff in baking looks a little weird, so we're gonna trust it. We're gonna hope for the best. Yeah. So we're gonna set this aside. And in another bowl, we are going to do the dry ingredients. So exciting. And now we're gonna mix it. I should probably use a whisk, but I'll use a wooden spoon. Like, I feel like I'm getting stuff everywhere. I feel like it's kind of fine. Like, when it comes to like mixing the dry ingredients, I don't need like some fancy whisk. I'll just use a wooden spoon, right? I'm going to add it, half of it specifically, to this mix in the stand mixer. I'm gonna try and get it in the stand mixer. That was a lot more than half. Let's hope that didn't matter too much. I feel like also with baking, it's like quick. Like I gotta be quick with some of this stuff. Like that's why I'm like too scared. I'm too scared to make fudge. I gotta be really quick with that stuff. I'm so unprepared for most things. So I don't really know what to do about that. So we're gonna add the rest of this. Okay, and I said when it's mostly mixed, I add the milk. I messed up. I didn't read forward enough. So the directions were that I needed to combine half of it in the mixer, and when mostly combined, add the milk. Once the milk is incorporated, add the rest of the flour. I dumped all of the flour in, and then the milk. But it looks fine, so we're gonna pray that it's okay. And if it's not, then that's probably not the only thing that's gonna go wrong today. So that makes me feel a little better about it. We're moving on to the next step, and that next step is the filling. So in this we are going to pinch together butter, flour, sugar, and cinnamon until it crumbs, basically. So that's what we're gonna be doing. It's like a little broken, but like, look, it's shaped a heart. So I am going to pinch this together. This is why we wash our hands. It's the butter. That's what it is. Ooh. This is gross. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of grossing me out. But it's fine. I bet there was like a tool to do this. Not with your hands, but with a tool. It's all over my hands. Okay, I've been doing it for a little bit. Frankly, it's grossing me out. So, it's looks like this right now. I think it's because it's just so, get ready for it. This is the word that I'm about to say. This is a trigger warning. Moist. It's moist. It feels gross. So that was a very Jack Sparrow thing to do. So what they do in this is use a food processor. I don't have that. So we are going to do it a different way, which is I'm gonna mix it in a bowl and hopefully it goes well. So what we need to make the topping is 5 tablespoons of butter. Delightful. More butter, yay. 3/4 cup of flour, a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. So now I'm gonna mix. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna mix it now. They're using a food processor because it's gonna crumble. So I'm thinking maybe I do a whisk, and it's a big whisk, so maybe it'll like be easier. So that's what we're gonna try and do. All right, I found my pan, and now we are going to spray it. So we are going to increase it. We're gonna pour 1/2 of the cake batter and spread it to all 4 corners. So 1/2 of it. Sprinkle the filling over top. Well, it says to sprinkle, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and sprinkle this weird texture on top. I may be able to make Calcifer listen to me, but boy, can I not make a proper coffee cake. How come dealing with Howl is probably easier than doing this? And that man is the biggest drama queen ever. Side note, next to Tamaki Suo. And I firmly believe that Tamaki Suo from Oran High School Host Club, don't hate me for this. Because if people that love Howl Pendragon and then they slander on Tamaki Suo, that's the same man, different font. Same man. Same man. You cannot change my mind. Howl Pendragon and Tamaki Suo are the same character type. The princely types, who are very overdramatic and really love their looks. Like, God, do they care about their looks. They know that they're pretty, and they take advantage of that. And an advantage of women. And that's just how they are. And somehow, I fall in love with both of them. Except Pendragon has not said homophobic things. And I don't think he has a problematic voice actor, so just a thought. I like my thing of the day. Thing of the night, Howl Pendragon. I love that man with all my heart. And, which I know is problematic. Like, why do I love him? I don't want to. Trust me. I don't want to. I feel like most people that are in love with him are either in denial that he's toxic, that he has very toxic behaviors. Like, I think he's like, I'm okay with it because he's a fictional character. I'm going on a tangent now. I'm okay with it because he's a fictional character. But if I ever met a man in real life that acted the way that Howl Pendragon does, boy, I would not give him the time of day. But because he's a pretty wizard in a movie that has beautiful animation, I'm okay with it. But there's also like really cute stuff that he does. Mans has literally been told he is beautiful and pretty, and like his looks have been like his whole thing, probably his entire life. He doesn't get rejected by women. Women may fear him, but they also fall in love with him because he is beautiful. Okay, so I put all of the, while I was going on my tangent, my tangent about Howl and Tamaki Suo for some reason. I am going to, you know who else is the same character? If you don't Mystic Messenger, Zen. Just saying, just putting it out there. Anyway, I am sprinkling the topping on the top, but it's not much to sprinkle. So I'm hoping that it just kind of melts because I didn't do it right. All right. So that is going to bake for 45 to 50 minutes. So I will be back once that's done. I impulsively spend my money, and this time it's not on cosplays. So this, in case you're wondering, is at Box Lunch. I just got it today, and it's so cute, and it's like my favorite thing right now. I want to learn how to like my original plan was to do this all in character. I wanted to be very in character when I did this, but I honestly can't take myself seriously tonight. So maybe next time I'll actually be in character. Unless it's more fun this way, unless it's, you know, just as exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab it from the oven, see if it's done, and yeah. Okay, it is out of the oven. Let me show you real quick. This is what it looks like. I wouldn't call it the prettiest coffee cake, but it's edible, so. As long as it tastes good. I think for now, I have to wait for it to cool, so I think I'm gonna get out of my costume, kind of chill out a bit, and then I'll do a taste test once it's done. I am too impatient to wait for it to cool down. So this little bit fell off, so we're gonna try it. This is actually really good. That's actually pretty good. I didn't get any filling in my bite, but this with a cup of coffee would be really good. So, mission accomplished. I think I did okay. I did okay for my first try. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Even comment if you would like to. And it would be amazing if you subscribe to watch more of my videos. If you have any recommendations on what I should cook or bake next, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a good night.